Welcome back to our journey through Exodus. In our last episode, we saw Moses and Aaron return to Egypt, fire in their hearts and God's message on their lips. But the path of deliverance is rarely smooth. Before freedom, there's always confrontation. Before a breakthrough, there's resistance. And Pharaoh, hardened by pride, was about to challenge the God of Israel. Moses and Aaron strode into Pharaoh's royal court, carrying not their own authority, but heaven's. They declared, "Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go, so that they may hold a festival for me in the wilderness." Pharaoh's reply was dripping with arrogance, the words of a man who saw himself as a god. He sneered, "Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go." This wasn't just a political disagreement anymore. It was a spiritual showdown. In his fury, Pharaoh decided to crush their spirit. He commanded his taskmasters, "Do not give the Israelites any more straw for making bricks. Let them gather it themselves, but you will demand the same number of bricks as before. Make their work harder, so they will stop listening to lies." Imagine the desperation. The people scattered across Egypt, gathering stubble from fields, their backs breaking under the impossible demand. Oppression deepened, suffering intensified, and hope began to flicker. Sometimes, when we obey God, the battle feels worse before it gets better. The Israelite foreman, crushed by the workload, went to Pharaoh, pleading, "Why do you treat your servants this way?" But Pharaoh only mocked them, "You are lazy. That is why you want to go and sacrifice to the Lord." He sent them away with no relief. Turning their anguish on Moses and Aaron, the people cried out, "You have made us a stench to Pharaoh and put a sword in his hand to kill us." The weight of their pain landed squarely on Moses' shoulders. Heartbroken and confused, Moses went back to God. "Lord," he cried, "why have you brought trouble on this people? Why did you even send me? Ever since I spoke in your name, things have only gotten worse, and you have not delivered your people at all." Moses felt like he had failed. He was overwhelmed by what looked like God's inaction. But God wasn't delayed, he was setting the stage. This initial conflict was just the opening act. The plagues were coming. Pharaoh's pride was about to collide with God's unstoppable power. Here's a powerful truth for us today. Deliverance always disrupts darkness. When God declares freedom over your life, expect the enemy to increase the pressure. When you take a step of faith, the world will try to pull you back, but this resistance doesn't mean you're defeated. It means your breakthrough is near. If you've obeyed God and now things feel harder, don't think he has abandoned you. It's a sign that the enemy sees what God is about to do. Your struggle isn't a signal to quit. It's a sign that God is preparing to reveal his glory in your situation. Hold the line, stand firm, because God's "let my people go" will always overpower any "I refuse." Thank you for watching. If this message encouraged you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. We'll see you next time as God's power is finally unleashed. Shalom.